We are here. Good afternoon and good morning to some. We are here. Tamika and I, co-host Tamika, is in the house, and we are excited to be doing another interview with a wonderful guest that we are so very familiar with, and that is none other than Dr. Angela Reddix. So we're welcoming Dr. Angela Reddix into the house, and we have girlfriends with us. Come on in, girlfriends. Come on in the house. Come on in the room. With Dr. Reddix, we are happy to have you here, and you have an audience here to greet you. But again, we want let everyone to know that we are with Dr. Angela Reddix. She is founder and CEO of ARDX. So, Tamika, I'll turn it over to you before we begin the interview.
Well, welcome, girlfriends. And I have to say that I think the second time I heard Dr. Reddix was at the first annual Girlfriends Tea Conference, where she spoke. I think the topic was becoming the CEO of YOU. And it was one of the best presentations I have heard to date. So really excited because Dr. Reddix is also going to be at the second annual Girlfriends Tea Conference, which is going to be on April 9th, which is a Saturday starting at 9 a.m. So cannot wait. Registration info is going to come out soon. So looking forward to seeing you again, Dr. Reddix. Thank you so much.
Well, I am looking forward to being there, Tamika. I'm so glad you enjoyed that presentation. I can't wait to bring some new information to the ladies this year.
Yes, thank you.
And I can't wait either. Well, we'll get right into it. Dr. Angela Reddix, again, welcome back to the platform, and I am so looking forward to this interview. You are an innovative leader, TEDx speaker, community builder, best-selling author, and a 2021 Ebony Power 100 Entrepreneur and Innovative Leader Honoree. You received your bachelor's degree in business administration and marketing from James Madison University, a master's degree in organizational development with a focus on training from Bowie State University, a graduate certification in healthcare compliance from the George Washington University, and your PhD in business administration from Oklahoma State University. You are the founder, CEO, and president of ARDX, an organization that you created in 2006. Now, by the way, everyone, ARDX is an award-winning healthcare management and IT consulting firm. Dr. Reddix, how is ARDX helping the most vulnerable populations in healthcare?
Oh my, that's what we do all day, every day for 15 years now. We work with the legislation as legislation is passed, such as Medicare compliance type legislation. We ensure that it is accessible for all individuals who are eligible. We also work with the healthcare exchanges so that through the Affordable Care Act, that benefit can be available for all citizens of the United States. So I tell you, I get goosebumps when I think about the opportunity to affect something as important as healthcare. And that's what we do day in and day out. We write the sub-regulatory guidance. We go out and we do the training. We ensure that the data systems are established for all the health plans in the nation so that they can submit their claims and ensure that payment is calculated accurately. So the behind the scenes work in order to ensure that when you appear at the doctor's office, whether you're a senior, whether you're disabled, or whether you're on the Affordable Care Act and a part of the Affordable Care Act, and you're a citizen who now can enjoy the marketplace, we ensure that the administration of your claims are accurate so that you will indeed be able to benefit from the healthcare.
You know, that's so important. And we just don't know the magnitude of what's going on behind the scenes. Because as we know, navigating the healthcare system is difficult. It's difficult for businesses. I mean, we have where I retired from in the government, we had a whole HR department that handled that. But can you imagine as a new startup, an entrepreneur, and having to navigate that when you start bringing on employees? So that's why we need an organization like ARDX. Now, what's dear to me, Dr. Reddix, is the mission of the ARDX Foundation is to remove the stigma of mental challenges and normalize the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that COVID-19 has been pivotal in everyone feeling comfortable about normalizing the conversation?
You know, ARDX is our for-profit arm, and in 2016, we formed ARDX Foundation to be our nonprofit arm of the organization of the work that we do, because again, the vulnerable populations, we're not getting the messaging around what it takes to prevent having a chronic health condition. And for many years, we focused on your medical health, your wellness. And about 5 years ago, we started focusing on what is even more critical, and that is, or as critical, that wasn't really being focused on, and that is our mental wellness. And the reality is, your question about COVID, has it forced individuals to see how critical mental health is? I can't say that it's forced individuals to see that, but I can say that it has escalated even more during COVID for isolation, just uncertainties of life, etc. In particular with the youth, who we work a lot with in the foundation. But in 2020, with COVID, what we recognized is there was a lot of support given to the average everyday American. But you know who was really suffering were those entrepreneurs. 98% of all employment comes through from small businesses. And so if small businesses aren't healthy enough mentally, if these entrepreneurs aren't healthy enough mentally to be resilient about having their business and having a thriving business during all the uncertainties that we were all facing in 2020 and 2021. And let's face it, we're still in a pandemic and we're still having to navigate what that means for our business. Before COVID even hit, there was a research done out of the University of San Francisco, Dr. Freeman. Entrepreneurs are 2 times as likely to suffer from depression, 6 times more likely to have ADHD, 2 times as likely to have suicidal thoughts. So COVID, that was pre-COVID data. So in COVID, that's even escalated. So the work that we're doing now through ARDX Foundation, we're really shining a light on mental wellness for business owners, because we're doing our part to ensure that there is economic stability while we're having mental stability, so that we can help keep these businesses in business so that they can continue to be employers.